Hello everybody, welcome to Short Shot Archery. Anthony here, and in this video we're going to take a look and a tour of the Lancaster Classic 2023 here at the Spooky Nook Sports Complex. We'll give it a little turnaround first. Behind me here is actually the main entrance. There's parking there. We're going to go walk through this entire event, check out registration, show you where the warehouse hotel is, walk and show you the practice ranges, and where you actually shoot for qualification and eliminations. We'll walk through the vendors' little village there, and a whole bunch of other things. So, come along for the walk through the Lancaster Classic 2023. I'll have links down below in the description to Lancaster Archery and stuff, so you can see, pricing and dates and things for this event, so you can get an idea on if you want to attend in 2024 or the future. Okay, so starting back from the main entrance, we're going to take a little walk this way. So you'd go and park your car out in the parking lot. You would come through that main entrance I just showed you here, and you will see probably a whole lot of people walking around. They do have event directories, which should give you an idea on where you're at and where other things are located. Hopefully this video gives you a better visual guide so that you can kind of put things together if you're here in the future. A lot of this event stays pretty much the same. It does develop a little bit over the years, but it's pretty consistent. So you should get a really solid idea on what to expect if you're coming in 2024, 2025, or even further down the line. So as we walk through here, we get a schedule of events to give you an idea on when everything is happening. Days and times for check-in, when the practice halls are available, things like that. If you're shooting the Easton Youth Tournament, the trophy tournament, of course, they're letting you know that you can follow Lancaster at all these different locations and tag your experience at the event to share with your friends and family. And Lancaster Archery, they have a photo booth. They've had for a couple of years now. They also have archery registration. Now, they're pretty smart over here at the Classic because there's 2,500 archers. They actually take the time to break registration down, by your last name, and you have, individual people to help you out based on if your last name begins with an A through D, E through K, and so on and so forth, to make the flow of things a little bit easier. And I find that it works pretty well. And even better, there's people like Ryan Brady here, who really pour their heart and soul into this, and provide an excellent service to us archers that are paying to attend this event. So thank you, Brian, and thank people when you go to these events. Thank these people because they are putting in a lot of time and effort to make this thing happen. Continuing on with our little tour, we have some booths here. This one is S3DA, and it's getting kids involved in archery. We also have the new Lancaster Archery Foundation. I believe it's only a couple years old at this point. They're actually running a 50-50 raffle, which is pretty cool, so you can pick up tickets and win prizes there. Looks like Patriots UC, which is probably a college archery team, is trying to probably recruit for their college team. While we're on this side of the building, if you haven't noticed, there's a ton of windows. That's because that is the entrance to the warehouse hotel, and if you look all the way through, you can see the outside. That would be where you would park your car and walk in if you are staying at the warehouse hotel. They give you, a special parking pass, so they know your vehicle is parked there because you're a guest at the hotel. Behind me this whole time was the spot to pick up door prizes. They actually call your name throughout the shoot, and you can win cool prizes. You can also purchase Lancaster Archery Classic 2023 apparel, hats, t-shirts, things like that. All right, so now we're going to continue down, and we're going to go check out all the different ranges. We're going to check out Trenton, see what he's up to. Down this way, though, there's... All right, so now that we got done, check-in, checking out all the nonprofit organizations and things like that, we're actually going to get to the, the meat and potatoes of the shoots, as one would say. We're going to go and check out the shooting lanes. We're going to check out the practice range up on the mezzanine, all these things. And again, we got an event directory here. It's telling you where you're at to give you an idea on what you have to look forward to. So first off, we'll probably give a little peek of the the shooting range, but we'll probably head up to the practice area first. One of two practice areas. There's actually two practice ranges on this or in this building. So first, a little peek at what's going on here. Yeah, it's pretty wild. This is targets 1 all the way through about 78. And then there's actually more, 79 all the way down is on the other side. Vendor Village is over here. But we're gonna go turn back around again. I know, we got some maneuvering going on here. We're gonna check out practice range number 3, they call it. There is vendors here, so if you need food and you're not bringing it, you can do that. But let's go and check out practice range number 3 up on the mezzanine. Yes, it is not a second floor, it is a mezzanine. There are elevators. I believe they're located more centrally, way on the other side. We'll try to give them a look just in case anybody who is in a wheelchair or doesn't want to travel up that flight of stairs, they can grab the elevator. All the practice ranges are sponsored by Big Shot Archery, and they're actually a vendor down in the vendor area as well. Some other things to look forward to later in the video. We'll give you a little peek from above, but there is bow storage if you were concerned about storing your bow case when you got here. There's not a lot of space here, and if you don't want to bring your bow fully assembled into the building, they at least have a location for you to store your case. All right, so this is practice range number 3. A fair amount of targets. It's pretty quiet right now. Most of the archers that are shooting here are just shooting in between their lines because I'm filming this on qualification day. So most people are either shooting or done shooting for the day. But pretty cool layout. You can watch people through the window here, which is pretty neat. There's really actually nothing going on over this way, besides probably some elevator access, but we'll show you those when we actually go downstairs. So let's turn all the way around and walk back downstairs. Some other things to point out while we're here is the second floor is fully accessible. You can walk all the way down and watch archers from either side, which is pretty cool. And you can get some fantastic views if you go really close. Look at that view from up above. Pretty awesome. They're also doing all the announcing from up there. You see there's a guy in a very bright orange vest. He is running all the announcing and the lines, because this whole area is running on one time clock. Everybody on both sides shoots at the same time, which is really impressive. All right, back through the doors. There's PJ. Good to see you, PJ. Doing great.
Good to see you. How's it going? Did you shoot yet?
All right, continuing on. There's a lot of really great people in archery, so there may be some pauses here and there as I run into people and we have conversations. But continuing on with this tour, let's see where we're off to now. We should probably cover range A, as they call it. Even they call the other side range B. It's kind of all one thing, but they're calling this range A. So we'll go walk down that. We'll go and hit up the vendors in a moment, but let's go walk down range A, and then we'll walk back up range B. So they're already starting qualification here. They're on official, they're on their practice ends of the 4 o'clock line. As we continue down here, we actually have 2 vendors that are actually separate from the rest. One of them being the Lancaster trailer, which is a great opportunity to pick up stuff and save on shipping, by the way. And the other one is going to be UltraView. So they're actually over here this year. You can check out all their latest products. Pretty cool. Again, Lancaster trailer. There is a mobile bathroom all the way down at the end there. If you see that big brown-ish colored trailer right over there, there's actually bathrooms. Other than that, there's not too many bathroom opportunities on this half of the field. So as we continue walking here, now they do have some water stations. You can get some water to drink if you didn't bring some, or if you didn't buy some from the concession stand. This is what they're calling Range B. It's significantly smaller. It goes to about target 136, all the way down to, it looks like target 79 or so. Usually there's more barebow shooters over here. It kind of depends. You're really going to have to just look at archers and see what's going on the scoring app to see who's where and things like that. As we continue walking, we're going to be heading towards the vendor area, the little vendor village. And there's a good amount of vendors this year. I'm not sure if it's the most ever, but it definitely feels very full, which is nice to see. It's nice to see vendors coming out. It's great to be able to interact with some of these brands that you've bought equipment with. You can see what the latest thing they've created and that they're selling. You can see all their new products. You can see their old products. You can ask them questions about things. Pretty cool. Some of these brands here are actually sponsors of Archers Association, and Archers Association members can actually get discounts on some of these brands, which is really cool. As you can see, we have everything from arrows to strings to bow presses. Some people just offer apparel. You got biter here. You got stabilizers, arrow rests, basically everything you can ever want. Very well covered here. There's even middle row as well. We got Shibuya and a bunch of other companies. Large variety, pretty good mix between compound and recurve and even barebow, because there are some companies like Gilo that they make Olympic recurve risers, but they also make really great barebow risers. So you're pretty covered. You even got Dan looking fantastic here with the new tab from Dick Tone, which is pretty cool. So we'll have a video checking that out later. Maybe Dan will be in it, maybe not. We'll see. But yeah, Black Eagles here, Conquest, pretty sweet. And you can talk to all these people, and a lot of them, are either going to be, a lot of the people at the booths are either going to be people that actually own the business, or they're actually archers that shoot the product because they're professional archers. Pretty neat. Some important things. Bow storage. That little window we looked through? Well, here is the bow storage I was talking about. So that's pretty handy. I believe you do pay for bow storage. Of course, check out the Lancaster Classic site for that to get information on it. We just looked at the Vegas shoot up. There's going to be targets here at some point for the people that make the shoot up to warm up before they come out on the really nice stage. I don't know if we can actually get into that section now because they're probably setting it up. Also, at certain points, there is information on the floor as well. They do try very hard to make sure that they keep you well informed on where things are located. Again, they have more things telling you about registration and the main range. But we are actually walking towards, I guess, what they would call range 1 and 2. It is technically 2 separate ranges. It's all the way in the back here. Not too bad of a spot, but it is a bit of a walk. This way also leads you into where the shoot-up final is. It's also how you can get to the seminars. So as we get around some people here, there's more signage, and there's a signage for shoot-up finals. So generally, unless they change it for this year, generally that door will be open for shoot-up finals, and you can walk in, and there'll be seating in the shoot-up finals. If you want an idea on what that looks like, I would go to probably Lancaster Archery's YouTube channel and check out, one of the shoot-up matches. Other than that, there's seminars, and as you can see, there's a sign way down there, right at that staircase right there, and there'll be seminars up there. All the times and stuff will be posted, so you'll just have to keep an eye out on when they're happening. There's more bathrooms here as well, and we're going to head to the next practice range in a moment once we head down this hallway. All right, on the walk down to the Big Shot practice range. It definitely is a bit of a walk. So if you don't want to walk as far, you should definitely maybe hit the one up on the mezzanine range, practice range number 3, as they call it. But we'll be there shortly. All right, there's restrooms over here as well. But look at this. We are at next set of practice ranges. So we got some people practicing over here, and if we turn around, there's more people practicing over here. This is a very small range. This is only on like on a tiny little baseball field size range. This one here is much larger, and you can get in right over here at this entrance. Of course, you're going to need to pay for practice, but as long as you pay for practice, you can get in and practice. So, pretty cool. And then, while you practice, you can have the sights and sounds of people playing, soccer. Looks like there's people doing some basketball over there and stuff like that. So, pretty neat to shoot archery in the mists of some other sports going on. So that's pretty cool. So let's go and walk back here. We've pretty much covered the entire event at this point. We will probably try to hit up the elevators, just in case anybody's curious on where they're at. And there might be better locations for the elevator that I am missing. Like there might be additional elevators than the ones I'm going to show you. But since I don't use them, I'm not well versed in their locations and which locations are best. So they should be back down this way, actually. They should be near the bathrooms, if I remember correctly. All right, I believe this is our elevator. I don't know if this is the only elevator, but that is an elevator, and I've seen archers use that elevator that needed the elevator. So that's the one I would recommend. And again, if we turn around, it was located right there at the beginning of this long hall, down to practice ranges 1 and 2. All right, so there you have it. That's Lancaster Classic 2023 for you. Hopefully you enjoyed the tour. There's a lot to see here. It's a really great time. Check out the links that I provided in the description down below, so you can see what Lancaster has to say about their own tournament and things like that. And again, if you want to save money going to these shoots, consider becoming a member of Archers Association. You can save on hotels and rental cars and archery equipment and things like that, and you can put this money towards affording some of these events and having these really neat archery experiences surrounded by hundreds if not thousands of your fellow archers. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and as always, happy shooting.